everyone, welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 live stream. We're back on the Harlem line in New York, and today we're going to be driving the M3A, or just the, well, it's the M3A, but it's easy to say M3. Oh, I've just realised there is probably no game audio, isn't there? Let me quickly, my headphone was still plugged into my, into the PC. Let me quickly do that. There we go, and then quickly see if you can hear that. You might be able to hear that. Oh, it's fallen out. Let's try that. There you go, should be able to hear that. I don't know, Nathan. Right, let's get the doors open. Let's do the headlights, which are down here. Set them to dim. Cab light can go off. Auto. Is that an automatic mode? Oh. Get that in. Set that to forward. Set that to max brake. Charge the brakes up. There we go. They're all charged up. Get the safety systems on, very important. Alerter, dead man's pedal, ATC and access. Get them all on. That looks all good to me. And now we wait. But how's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's all well. We're going to be calling at Harlem, Mount Vernon West, Fleetwood, Bronxville, Tuckahoe, Crestwood, Scarsdale, Hartsdale, White Plains and North White Plains at 1609. Hello Stephen. See, it doesn't feel like it's a long journey on this route. It always feels really quick, but no, it's about an hour. Everything feels really close to each other on here. I'm sure those are up to you. Maybe do some Long Island. What on earth are you on about, Nathan? Talking nonsense as usual. Hello, Theo. Let me come into the. Oh, there it is. There, cool. Right, we are clear out of here, so let's get the doors shut. And it's Harlem, 125th Street next. Let's go. Don't have that route installed. Harlem line, have you got that installed? That's very slow out of Grand Central. You thought you heard I went on, yeah, went on holiday in an hour and a half. Lovely, Joseph. There we go. There's like a little gap there. I can see the outside. That's probably not supposed to be like that. But yeah, it's 10 miles an hour out of Grand Central. So quite slow. Miles an hour I'm going at the moment. Should be clear out, hopefully. Don't have the Harlem line installed either. Yeah, do what Joseph said, do a 377 on either BML East Coast Way. Up to you, you decide. Making our way. Cool. Don't know how busy it will be as it was unscheduled. I was actually going to do some OMPC after the last stream. I had a few bits to do, so I thought I'd get TSW done and then tonight we'll do OMPC. Or just probably after this one. Don't really know what time we'll do OMPC at some point though. Thanks to Josh who's just subscribed. Where's Cat Ace? Next to me. Making our way, there's another train coming in over there. Another thing with this train is you're like completely in a closet as that door shuts there against you. So it's not like the M7 where you can see out the left hand side as well. You can't see much. So fairly tricky to drive. Much trickier than the M7A. That's another M3A over there, I think. No, it might not be. No, I think it is. No, that's an M7A. There's less services with the M3. Not today, Joseph. Can't be bothered. We're going to do this, then we're going to do OMSI, and then that'll be it. Has there been a TSW update? No. Oh, that shouldn't it be? Don't think there has been. And we go into the tunnel shortly. Should go up to 15 as well, in fact up to 60 very soon. I should go. Where is everyone? It's very quiet to begin with, but it was unscheduled, so. Yorkshire, Stephen, that's what we'll be doing on OMSI. Up north. Still 10 miles an hour. It should in a second go up. It's very slow. There's a 60, let's go. Not for long though. Cool. That's going up. Can you do the Devon map soon? West Country. Maybe, but I don't know. It's fictional, so. Not me, Bao. How you doing, Bao? I'm sure it's probably on the telly, but yeah, I'm tuned in. Alright, Theo. Oh, nice, Nathan. Good for them then. Let's put that down. I think it comes down to 45 in a second. Well, fairly soon it comes down to 45. I quite like going through the single tunnel. Sort of see, you know, the dirt and grime to it. Hello, NG. Still half asleep? I've woken up a bit now. Hello, E60. How are you? Cool. I'm pretty sure it does come down to 45. That's why I'm not going to bloody. Alright, Theo. 60. Good, awesome. You've got a new biggish TV that makes my newly acquired LTV Medroot look amazing. Awesome. There's the 45. Hello, Jude. That does make sense. Back up to 60, although then down to 45 again very soon. So might as well just stay at 45. You've gone mad with power of Creators Club. Awesome. Fair enough, NG. And up to 60 again. Well, in a second it should go up. There we go, there's a 60. Let's go. And we're finally out of the tunnels. And there's light. Cool, so that was fairly quickly. Right, Nathan. You got a BritishAce 375, lovely. Right, you reminded me to do this. Let's do that. Do that. Forgot to do it. That one as well. And we'll go for that one as well. There you go. Do the merchy thing. Comes down to 40 soon. I've a very important rail related question. Do I want to spend £5 on Cathcart Circle, or should I spend it on chocolate instead? Wow. It's got to be Cathcart. I think it's got to be Cathcart. Because then if you get Cathcart, then you can then have chocolate whilst playing Cathcart. Whereas if you just get chocolate now, it's going to sort of be on its own. And so I'd say get Cathcart, and then at a later date get chocolate, and then you can drive both of them. Alright. And coming into Harlem 125th Street. Here we are. Popping that down. Yeah, this is Harlem 125th. I can see another train coming in. That is an M7A. Here we are. That's true. That's true, Bao. That would be slightly more difficult, but yeah, you can. Cool. Metro North Railroad. Still my favourite US route, this one. Here comes the M7. Sounds amazing. Hello, SNCF. Too claustrophobic. You are sort of in a little closet, aren't you? Next station stop is Mount Vernon West. So you get a bit of a break now to the next one. We're off. So we're going to be skipping out Melrose, Tremont, Fordham, Botanical Garden, Williams Bridge, Woodlawn and Wakefield. So quite a few stops. That'd be cool, having the Sheerness branch. Feels like something which sort of should be added. I mean, it's like a tiny little branch, like then completes that bit, and even if it was like, I don't know, 5-10 quid if they ever did extensions, that would be cool. I was like, yeah, it does feel like you're locked in a little bit. Yeah, that's true. I should probably tuck it down the side if it fits. Hello, train fan and Thomas. How are you both? Yeah, I'm a good train fan. Over we go. And then it will then go back up. So we're sort of a semi-fast, well, we're fast out of New York. And then we're slow once we get to sort of, well, the more suburban bits. Yeah, it's cool, innit? A little extra. A bit more realistic. Lovely. Wow, we are a long train. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 10 coaches we are. The longest you can do on this route. Crazy. Let's get that out. Is 17,000k views on a video high? Well, for someone like me, yeah, that would be quite high. That is quite a bit. Did a great video about how to start the TGV Air. We did. There is also a manual on the Steam store, I think, for the LGV and for the TGV. It's one of the more complex trains to start in the game. No, C60. I suppose they would have had to bring them from Northeast Corridor, New York. Oh, lovely train fan. Awesome Thomas. Hello PLK. How are you? With a very cool HST profile pic. Hello Band Tech. How are you? So that's Nathan as well. Right, it's Melrose. They should add deers and mooses right across the train tracks. That would be cool, Frederick. For sort of the freight routes. That would be cool. Alright, Theo. Just use the 395 instead. You could do that. You could do that. It goes up in a sec. They should have added the Sheerness branch when they released the Southeastern High Speed route. Yeah, I thought they might. Hey Daniel, I'm all good. How are you, mate? They were fairly quick. Yeah, so this is the very sort of urban built up bit. You like the graffiti on the wall? That's a nice touch, lovely. What time are we doing OMSI? Some point this evening. I don't know what time, just at some point this evening. This Tremont coming up. I did, well, and this was another one, Daniel, but yeah, I should have accepted the Yorkshire one. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all downloaded. Cheers, Daniel, mate. And obviously, yeah, big thanks to Daniel for gifting us Yorkshire on OMSI. Alright, bad tack, fair enough. That's true. It is fairly simple, that one. I would say E60. That'll probably sound very similar in real life, don't they? Same sort of period. Let's get a flyby shot. Oh, no. Can we? Come on, get one. Yes, there we go, we're outside. I'm hoping it doesn't come down, which I think it does come down to 60 fairly soon. Lovely though, isn't it? Driving trains in Berlin today. Not sure if you are. I'm not, no. Yeah, I'm all good, how are you? Ah, it's bloody got us there. See, the flyby shots are never worth it because that happens. It's annoying. The bloody train gets angry at you when you get a flyby. That's probably the street light. Yeah, street light. Does a little bit, PLK. You are very sort of over to the side, aren't you? I knew it was going to go down to 60, and then I got a flyby and it bloody gets angry and rants at you. Here's Botanical Garden. Not me, but I know, although I'm on PS5, so I can't really say for PS4. Cool. And it goes back up soon. Is there a roadmap next week? I would think so. I mean, yeah, they're every month, aren't they? So I would think. I guess on Tuesday. That's when we should see the roadmap, which will be the 2nd. I don't like the way it's already going to be August already. It's not nice. That sort of marks when everything starts dying and everything sort of comes. Yeah, not a nice month. Awesome, Kraza. So that was Williams Bridge. It is Woodlawn next. The 9th, I think it would be, well, next week would be the 2nd, I think. Yeah, Tuesday 2nd. If it's in line with other road maps. I'm sort of a big fan of August. Sort of June, July, May, June, July, like the best months. And so when you get to August, it's like, oh, autumn's going to be starting fairly soon. All the trees start sort of, changing colour to sort of the dead colour. And it's just like, no, summer's coming into end already, too soon. You get a break of specials. Coming down to 40. Yeah, it would be quite cool if it was called the rail map, wouldn't it? I think that would be cool. I know a lot of people have said, why not call it the rail map? That would be cool. You're driving Spencer in Train Sim Classic, lovely. So there goes the New Haven line off to the right there. That's what we've got, a 45 restriction, a limited, that's what the L means. Limited, medium, reduced, and then I suppose stop. Well, if you see stop, the emergency brakes will probably come on, so we don't want to see it. So the next one should bring us down to 30. Should do. This is Wakefield. Couple of toots of the horn there as we whiz through. And then our next station is just round the corner. In fact, can you really see it? No. Well, they're very soon. They're very close to one another. In fact, I think you can see the platform. Yeah, I think you can see the platform already. Very close. Yeah, I think that is. Yeah, it is. Down holiday in Austria, awesome. When's my next live after this? Oh, next road map is the 8th of August. That'd be a Monday, wouldn't it? Is that a Monday or a Tuesday? Hello, Sharon. That's a bit weird. I wonder why they've changed that. Dunno. It'd be a bit weird if it has been pushed back a week. Dunno. Hello, Latvia. How are you? I was trying to think of why they would push the roadmap back a week. Oh, let's do the horn as well. Should do that. Dunno. 8th is a Monday. Hello, Oscar. How are you? Is there layers on Boston Sprinter? No. When I'm grown up, you would like to go to the UK. Fair enough, Latvia. Fair enough. Oh, the 9th. Okay. Even Davidoff, fancy coming? Maybe Davidoff, mate. But we're going to be on a bit of Ompsey. Ompsey BVG on Yorkshire. Get the little window. I suppose the passenger can the passengers open the window? Because this is a passenger section here. So probably not, but you could be sneaky. Oh no, there's a little key, isn't there? So probably not. Oh, I see. So there you go, buy Cathcart Circle right now. Awesome. Oh, I see Essence here. I guess maybe something's not ready to sort of, put out. Oh, I see. What route are you on? Grant, this one, Metro, the 10 mile an hour limit. Is this a good route? It's probably the best US route in the game. Or at least US passenger route in the game. It is great. It goes from Grand Central to North White Plains, and it's in New York, and it's third rail, which makes it even better. Let's go. And it's got British place names. It almost feels like a British route. It's great. Apart from the fact you are on the other side. So yeah, favourite US route this is for me. This one was on fire. There's the 45. That's if there is a summer release, SNCF. I mean, it's coming up to August now, so don't know. Maybe this year they're just going to sort of continue. Well, yeah, just sort of continue. Maybe there won't be any sort of big update for AWS. Yeah, and that. Train Simulator 2 DLC unlocker? What do you mean DLC unlocker? Boo. I love my third rail. More third rail routes. I'm on the third rail team. Looks nice and tidy. It'd be the new mission. Oh, right. That'll probably be fairly easy. It's GTA, innit? No, we've had a US and German route. We've had the US route, we've had this one. And then German route, we've had Dresden Chemnitz. And then the British route, Spirit of Steam this year. And then Swiss, Luz and Cersei, we've had a fair bit. It's great, BBG. More steam and diesel. Yeah, I think that's been deemed fake, Latvia. Because the picture of it is from Russilg Nord, and then the background is Kolnarken. So, if Dovetail were doing a Train Sim World 3, well, they have old photos. It wouldn't make sense. So yeah, I think that's been deemed fake. NEC third rail. Oh yeah, and Horseshoe Curve. I always forget about that one. I see all the trains. Well, they usually do some sort of update around Christmas time, don't they? Sort of the winter update. Do you know ever known there are one Forbidden South Asian country route in Train Sim World 2? Do you mean you want a South Asian route? I think if it was an Asian route, probably a Japanese one would be the best. Hello Evan, how are you? Oh, see Davidoff. My enemies overhead all the way. Wow. Bronxton out, let's get going. You think they're going to do it last year, have it September, October? Maybe. This was a bit like Train Simulator. Yeah, Train Simulator, last year it was, I think, end of September. I think we had Train Simulator 2022 come out. So maybe they're sort of going to have whatever it is in line with that. Alright, Latvia. Or unless maybe they won't do anything. Maybe we'll sort of have the preservation updates, and it'll just continue with the usual DLC. So we get the German route, the US route, etc. So it'll just continue on. Yeah, Boston Sprint is a rush hour route. Depends really what time of day you do it. Yeah, early morning. But rush hour time actually is quite busy. Nice Metro. The Challenger was fun earlier. As I said, I don't think there will be a Train Sim World 3 LaserJet, and the thing on Instant Gaming, I believe that was deemed fake. Because yeah, it had a recently ignored photo and a Colin Arkham background. So that's a bit weird, you know, TSW 2020 thing, and then yeah. I don't think they'll do it. From Ifield, bloody hell, good luck, Amanda. What's going on in Ifield? Hello, random. On Indian route. Don't really know what you could do for an Indian route, really. Maybe like one of those mountain railways in India. That'd be quite cool. Yeah. That was a 10-car marker there, so yeah, we're in. All good. I can hear another train behind us. Oh wait, go away. What are you doing? Hang on. Oh, whoa. Probably just a typo, LaserJet. I haven't done it off now. Don't know where about. Alright, let's get the door shut. Fair enough, Oscar. Right, let's get going. Debunking Train Sim 3 starring the BritishAce. I don't think they do a TSW 3. I mean, the sort of amount of issues we had from Train Sim World 2020 to Train Sim World 2, I don't think they want to be having that again. I think if they ever went to Train Sim World 3, it would be, you know, another massive Unreal Engine upgrade to maybe Unreal Engine 5. Which sounds really fancy. You still want them to redo your... Oh, redo my route to my by my house, Long Island Railroad, fair enough. Yeah, it was simply just a typo, Theo. Yeah, it was simply just it was a Teams thing, and I think JD did a bit of a typo. Yeah, well, the signalling on here is interesting. Alright, Metro. When's my Ompsy 2 stream? At some point this evening. When that is, I don't know, but at some point. Imagine the memory requirements. That would be quite a bit, wouldn't it, Bao? They best simulate that if they ever did. Obviously they probably wouldn't, but I'm sure someone would make a mod. Can you couple up to the train behind? That'd be a bit of a super train, really, Thomas, wouldn't it? I mean, well, it would only be probably 16 coaches, but still. It'd be like an M3 and 7 combined. So that would make an M5. What are we doing? Harlem line. I love all the trains. Yeah, I love what they did last year with the rush hour. As I said, maybe they do something similar this year. Right, Crestwood next. And we are off. Cool. Causing confusion in today it is. Where do you get OMSI maps? Well, Steam and OMSI Worlds and Fellows film. There's Crestwood. Hello Australia, I'm all good, how are you? How's it going down under? Whatever the route is going to be, the new American route, as long as it's no more freight, we need more passenger routes for America. I would love to see Brightline. I think Brightline would be awesome. Even if it was a bit like the North Somerset Railway route on Train Simulator, sort of how it's going to look, because I don't think they've completed the extension yet, have they? So maybe they could set it a couple of years in the future, sort of as it's going to be in the future, or something like that. Or just do the bit they've got now. A Brightline would be awesome. It'd be a great way to promote the new railway or railroad. I don't know, Australia. I don't play this on PC. I play on the console. Although getting stuck on the console, I haven't had that in a long time. I think we'll be alright for now, Thomas, as it might screw up the whole bloody service. Lovely Theo. There's also the North Somerset Railway on Train Sim. Here we are. We need another Sherman Hill. Well, you can't have another Sherman. You can have another route like Sherman Hill. Let's get the door shut. And it is Scarsdale next. Let's go. Fortunately not, Bow. Fortunately not. New Jersey Transit, that would be cool. If there's any route in New York would be cool. New York's got a great network. And third rail. You're going to try and couple up 12 377s. Well, that would be like a super train. Especially if they're all 12 coaches long. What would that be? Another one like Sherman Hill? How about the steam train pulling the circus? I mean, that would be interesting. Is that one you want to see, Sharon? Cajon Pass, where does that run? You would love to see Train Sim World 3 happen. One's more hardcore for PC, longer routes, and the other one's for console. Well, I mean, the next gen consoles can handle pretty much anything the PC can handle, so what I'm thinking is in future they'll have next gen and PC only DLCs, and then, you know, some DLCs which also are on last gen, or something like that. Southern California. Cajon Pass is in California. Oh, steeper than Sherman Hill, is it? Well, I suppose if you want to see any routes, the forums. That's the best place for it. How are they going to make a third? Oh, lovely. Yeah, Oscar. That sounds good. Sherman Hill stream once a day, oh god. What other US freight routes would everyone like to see? I've seen the 1930s, 50s steam route and Cajon Pass on there. What does everyone else want to see? Cajon Pass is home to 3 runaway trains. Well, it must be quite steep then. Well, I suppose, yeah, the best place if you do want to suggest a route is on the forums. So, if you want to see Cajon Pass, put it on the forums. Here's a famous route for Union Pacific and Southern Pacific in the old days. Love it. Oh, there's an M3 there going straight through. An 1800s freight route. Although that narrow creek, was it Narrow Creek? I can't remember what it's called. Clear Creek. That was quite cool on Train Sim. The monorail in Disney World. I didn't see a 10 car stop marker. I can see a 12 there, I think. Oh, no, there's a 10. Any CSX routes, want to see more of them? Fair enough. Tear Chappie Pass all the way. The thing is, my PC can't run that route. It's really weird. It's like the only route it literally does not load. Well, I stopped on the marker and we only just about got the door in there. That's a bit naughty. As in fact, we're actually a little bit past the marker. So if we had stopped there, we would have been off the thingy. Yeah, it's weird because when I try and load up Tear Chappie Pass, the game just literally says no. It's weird. Probably just needs to reinstall, but maybe Davidoff, maybe. Right, let's go. You want to see New York to Philadelphia or New York? I would love to see New York to New Haven, because then it could be Metro North as well, and you could have the M9. I suppose as they could add the Grand Central bit as well. That would be very cool. Is it the M9? No, it's not the M9. It's the M8. The M8. Yeah, the M8. That's the one. Maybe. Oh, was it? Oh god. Hello, Janos. And we're off. We'll have an M3A. Hartsdale next. And then White Plains and then North White Plains. You'd gladly give up every American route for just one Japanese route. A Japanese route would be very cool. I suppose that'd probably be maybe third party, if anything. Yeah, M9's Long Island. Well, that'd be cool to see though. Well, I think the Long Island route we've got is set a few years back. So you might not, well, it might be before their time. At some point this evening, Joseph. Don't know what time this evening, just at some point this evening. I don't know myself. You'd love to see 3 routes, something like West Coast, Mainland, London, Euston to Rugby. That'd be a bit of a weird place to do it to Rugby. If anything, probably Birmingham. New York subway and something to Frankfurt. That'd be cool. Koblenz to Frankfurt. That's a nice one on Train Sim. Shinkansen route for an Aussie route. That would be cool. I suppose for those sorts of routes it probably would be third party, as obviously they're much harder to do, probably. You know, licensing, getting there as well. As I suppose Dovetail would have to fly a team out to Australia, which is not really practical, I guess. And that's the complete other side of the world. So I suppose if anything, it'd probably be a third party something. Hello Neil, how are you? Well, sort of the US just feels much closer. Because it is much closer. Well, I'd be up for it. That would be cool. The M9s were supposed to replace the M3s, but the order was delayed, so the M3s are going to be back in set. Oh, brilliant. Which Train Sim is better? Well, it's sort of, it seems to be almost like a 50-50. Some people prefer Train Sim Classic, some people prefer Train Sim World. Personally, I prefer Train Sim World. That's how we play it every day, as it is the successor to Train Simulator, really. I know quite well, Krazza. I know quite well. I watch a few. Awesome, Australia. Is this third party? No, this is Dovetail Games. It's lovely. Right, let's go. White Plains next. That's true, Krazzy, yeah. You prefer it all? Fair enough, Daniel. Pinch the go. Lovely, Thomas. Oh, I'll be a bit naughty. Very busy route as well, this one. At certain times of the day. Sometimes, Joseph, yeah. Lovely leisure. It is a pretty long train, and you've got the other one bloody stalking us behind. There it is, look. Following us. Let's get back in. So I think then we have to take it into the yard at North White Plains. Which I believe the reason why they only did it as far as North White Plains is because, I was about to say, because that's where the electric runs out. But I think the electric actually continues to southeast. But I think because, yeah, you had the little depot there and the sort of turn back yards. So it was sort of just a nice place to sort of cut it off. Awesome, Daniel. And southeast, I think, is quite a way more up. I remember looking at Google Maps. And then there's a place where one of the trains goes along here. I think it's actually a diesel one, actually. And that's like really far up. And it's like just literally a tiny little village in the middle of nowhere. Oh, see you, Australia. We're in for the next live stream, OMPSI. M7A. Well, coming up on White Plains now. The penultimate stop. Cool. But thanks for coming in. Electric to southeast, and the diesel one runs to, yeah, why is that? Which is like, I swear, in the middle of nowhere. It's like a little tiny village. I remember like looking on Google Maps, there's not a lot there. Hello, Daniel. What operators are you allowed to create liveries for? Don't know off the top of my head. Yeah, don't know off the top of my head. Probably for most of the ones within the game. Obviously the ones we can use decals for as well. But the M8 would be on this one. You wouldn't be able to take it too far though, would you? Just as far as Woodlawn. Not many big cities in upstate New York. Yeah, New York is sort of... well, the New York City is like literally right in the corner, isn't it, of New York State? Because New York State goes way up, I think, to the... I want to say it goes up to the Canadian border. I think, does it in one bit go up to the Canadian border? But yeah, New York sort of sandwiched right in the bottom right corner. Sort of just sticking down a little bit. Obviously, yeah, New Jersey one side, Connecticut the other side. It's cool, it's weird but cool. But yeah, sort of the big cities like sandwiched right in the corner next to the other two states. See you, Theo. Fair enough, Australia. Goes up to Niagara. Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, Niagara Falls came to mind. I suppose if you said Niagara Falls, New York, people would be like, obviously people from outside, probably even people from the US, they'd be like, Niagara Falls, New York, you must be off, you know, what do you mean? But yeah, it goes, that's obviously New York State. The Empire State, I think it's called. Buffalo, oh. There's one NFL team. That's true, yeah. I guess that's, is your name Sami? Because that's the German B, isn't it, which is like an S. I'm good, Daniel, how are you? Sure did, sure did. There's the Dutch used to have it, and then we came along, we're like, oi, it's ours. Hopefully the BritishAce 395 review will come out well, not this evening. At some point though. At some point. North White Plains next. Yeah, beep, 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 beep. Don't worry, I'm bringing it down, bringing it down. Yeah, beep, 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 beep. Don't worry, don't worry. There we go. New York City's your home. Awesome, Stefan. Sold it to the British. Lovely, there's a jet. And then the Americans were like, wait, it's ours. And then, well, took it. Maybe Australia, yeah. Just don't all the trains. I make sure I don't. It's a reshoot. Yes, beep beep. $15 miles an hour, quite slow. British Rail's the UFO in Train Sim World. Well, I mean, Cathcart Circle, you've got the UFO on there. If that would count as a British Rail UFO. And here we are. This is North White Plains. The end of the journey. And we go into the siding, which is quite slow. It's always a nice jet. It always feels really quick on this route. It doesn't feel like it takes 50 minutes to get here. It always feels like it's about 20 minutes. It is crazy, yeah. And here we are. Have you played World of Subways 3? I sure have, Daniel. Oh, that was awful. That was bloody awful. Going into Sunnyside Yard on NEC New York. That was an absolute nightmare. Hello Richard, how are you? Just took so long. Right, let's check the points. Sometimes you do have to manually set them. We're all good. Maybe at some points, Army, maybe. Yeah, what a subway's for. That's New York, isn't it, on there? I think the M7's going as well. Yeah, beep, beep. Don't worry, don't worry. They're the two trains you get on the route. Lovely, Daniel. Good to hear, Richard. I'm all good. Feels very slow into here. In the 90s, is it? Ah. Very long train we got as well. Cool. Wonder if that one's waiting for us to come into the yard as well. Maybe that one will be coming over. We snake in. Cool. Just seeing they delayed the roadmap a week. Ah. I don't know. And here we are. This is North White Plains, and that is gonna be it, everyone, for today's Train Sim World live stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Maybe. Links can be found in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. I'll be back sometime later, and we will be doing some OMSI 2 on Yorkshire counties. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and I hopefully see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.